following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the visiting team and the home team. Leading them, as always, their head coach. These guys sporting an unblemished 3-0 record so far. In the same role on the other side, a look at their head coach. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Brock Hewer with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Return coming from the 6. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Trying to throw this from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing a 4th down. Punting unit out now. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year signal caller.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. He's dropping back to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He's got it over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. screen here for Williams. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
To number 23.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
He keeps this one himself. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Trying to get it with the option. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning the run game.
And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. That's complete to Jackson. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking to his fullback now. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. And
now he'll throw off the play fake. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
they are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A gain 11 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Connects on the crosser. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
22 yards. Result is a 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
24-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing from the gun here. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Running back. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays, both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to give them their first points of the ball game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. 1st down, play action. Hits his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
To number 5.
2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain of 8. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 87.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to
They'll
go.
throw, 3rd and long. Gets this to Johnson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. First call here coming from the shotgun. Running it now out of the gun. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Play straight ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. This time it's a passing play. And he's not going to get anything out of this. The defense all over it, and they're going to take him out for a loss of 2. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. 2nd down pass play coming. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. Their offense ready to take the field now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Saw the lane, hit it quick, call out a gain of 7. Nicely done.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Cut out left. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
45-yard line.
They'll go play action. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete. Now after the incomplete pass, we've got someone shaken up and in need of some medical attention. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed to Pollard. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means first down.
43-yard line.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
It leads to second and 10.
He's going to throw again on second down. Throw left side, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line, this is second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Throwing it again here.
At the 24-yard line.
It is caught left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, they'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. Drops back. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Pass play on first and goal. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 8 brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Now from the 2-yard line, it's third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
He'll work against the blitz. Touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys take a 4-point lead.
Home team 7, visitors 3.
And after they reach the end zone. They'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense getting set to go. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. They go play action on first down. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
On the throwaway. It's now second and 10.
Now looking to throw. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. Brings up third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 10.
Third and long for him here. He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well.
Fourth down.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10. At the 28.
Dropping back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
Second down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They'll air it out on third. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Has it downfield, working left. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. A 28-yard pickup there. And that is good for a first down. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Pass play now. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get an even 10 on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
15-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Keeps it on the option here. It's inside the 10. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! These guys grow their lead just before halftime. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one right down the middle. And his guys drive their lead to 11.
Team 14. Visitors 3.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. He'll take this at the 10. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense running back out now. They find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
You know, I know it doesn't show up as a whole lot of return yards on the stat sheet, but that's big time. Every single yard is a bonus, setting your offense up for success, and most importantly, taking the ball away and getting off the field defensively.
The offense headed back to the field. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
It's inside the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. These guys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys push their lead to 18.
Visitors 3.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. This offense making its way back out now. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
And kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
1st down. A gain of 12. Result is a 1st
Back to
down.
pass on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
They are throwing it again. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd
down from the gun. It'll be cut by Jackson.
It's a gain of 16.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
That's good.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play.
16 yards.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter.
The 2nd
And that
down.
tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Number 87.
Now Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Kid, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, and maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Returnable from near the end zone. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Had a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Airing it out to start this drive. Escapes the pocket. And this slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. At the
Throwing now off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So out now comes the punter. Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Here comes their offense out again. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They've got first down here from the 36. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives him a first down.
Results in a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Can't snap the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking in the air here. Escapes a defender. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Result is a first down.
There's a dive up the middle. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Number 15, incomplete. It's third down and 4 yards to go.
They're throwing it. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no! Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much. All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll throw for it. That one's intercepted. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
So first down from the 41. Fits it through the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 4.
Look to throw. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And 4th and 4 coming up. Their punter making his way out now. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. The visitors returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. Results in a first down.
Finds the football outside. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the 32.
Back gets the handoff. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
5-yard gain on the play.
Give him 5 on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw here on first down. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Number 0.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively they call that camera pull. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Number 14, incomplete. It's third down.
They'll throw, third and long.
Yards to go.
He's got a man left. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They'll throw it here on first. That's caught by Williams. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And that is a touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get him on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
To tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys grow the lead now to 22 points.
Visitors 6.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
That run may not have gotten you first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and a yard.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Back to the well again. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to bring up first down.
It's a gain of 3.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it in the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll come out throwing. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
To number 80.
2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's on target to Williams. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He's across midfield.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll work against the blitz. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
Third down, line to gain, 9 yards out. They'll air it out on third. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Sending him on the dive. And he scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. They'll give it to Williams on the option. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when he pitched out to the running back, he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet. Yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Starting at the 10. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Visitors, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. On first down, they'll run. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
At the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Makes it third and 2.
Throwing now on third and 2. And that one's too far in front of them. So now they're facing fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It's now second and 10.
Sticking to the air here. Catch made over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Back to throw on third down. Gets it to him on the screen. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Desperation time here on fourth. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
A handoff for Williams, running left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
This is Pollard running left. Trying to find a cut back upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside? You know defensively, tremendous anticipation, but even more, better execution.
Here he goes, third and long. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. So third and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the move.
Big snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Brings up third down and 1.
He keeps it himself. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. All set now, first and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Yes, it's out close. And this is down all the way to the 3. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They'll look to run with Williams. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down.
On the play. It's now third and goal.
He's trying to do it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. These guys continue piling it on here in the fourth. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one right down the middle. And these guys grow their lead yet again.
38. Visitors 6.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. This offense getting all set for this series. Their failure on fourth down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Working on first down. It's his running back. And this one doesn't go far. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Okay, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
That outruns their offense. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Following that incompletion, we've got an injured player on the field in need of a look from the trainers. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Screen here for Williams. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
A 10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
He takes off with it. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him a first.
That's a 22-yard line.
This is Williams. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
He's brought down.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
At the 11-yard line.
Another run for Williams. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys on their way to their third win of the year. All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. A run with Williams. Shoves. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. These guys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys continue piling onto this lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. Now a give running right. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives him the first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They give it to him again. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Running back gets the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
I'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
Back to
9.
throw.
At the 35.
Shoots away from one. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.